Tonight, those refugees are pressed against the checkpoints in Slovakia and pouring into Polish train stations. Hundreds of thousands of Ukrainians turned refugees are now on the move. They've been forced to leave behind almost everything they know, fleeing a war they did not ask for and a conflict they want no part of.
It's probably better to leave than stay in Kyiv just in case.
Among the displaced, inching their way to Poland and to safety, was American Juan Tech and his wife, Ilyana.
There was an explosion right over there.
So how much further?
Prime caught up with him last night as his family was making their way north.
We stopped to get gas, even though we have like 300 kilometers to go.
The hours ticked by, their son Leon bouncing in the back.
And I want to say I want to come back, but I don't know if we're going to come back. We're starting a life here, home. But now we're running.
Juan can leave because he's American. The conflict not only forcing many Ukrainian families into exile, it's also splitting them apart. Ukrainian men 18 to 60 are banned from leaving, authorities holding them back to fight. So it's the women who push forward alone. We met Anna at another border crossing. Her husband was turned back right at the border after 40 hours on the road.
So he had to leave the car and the family and go back? What was that like?
Thousands arriving at this Polish train station. Polish troops ladling soup and serving hot drinks. Every available space crammed with sleeping refugees on those cots, mothers curled up against infants in loud hallways. The vacant stares of the exhausted, the defeated weeping of the grandmothers abandoning the world they know, perhaps for the last time. Exile needs no translation. Imagine leaving your home and everything you own with a pair of carry-on bags. And yet they are the lucky ones. Gunshots heard from a packed train platform in Kyiv. The screams of children piercing the air as families try to get out. A journalist who recorded this video says underground metro stations are filled to the brim with civilians. So many here and across Ukraine unsure where they'll go next. Back at that train station's arrival hall, we found Julia standing alone. She left her mother behind. What lay ahead, uncertain.
Oh my God, I cried a lot.
Did you? You cried when you crossed in?
Yeah, I was forced to quit my country, and I didn't want it. It's like, if I want to cross my country, it should be my decision to quit my country, not that I have to.
But tonight, there is also relief. Juan Tech and his family did finally make it through after 30 hours of travel.
I had an idea it was going to be long, but not this long.
Exhausted, but still hopeful they'll be able to return to Ukraine one day.
It was hard to realize that it happened, that somebody actually is gonna bomb us in modern world. Part of me will always believe that everything's gonna be normal back again, that Kyiv is gonna be back normal. I do hope that the apartment where we were staying is gonna be whole and nothing gonna happen to it, and that people will be able to come back home eventually. Maybe after some time, but I do hope so.